Right. So basically, we've gone through this paper, The Guardian, and it's probably a very good paper, I'll be honest with you. But it's very serious, and for the tone of our videos, I think maybe we can't really talk about
immigration
and people drowning and brain cancer and shit like that. It's, you know what I mean? These are serious topics, man. We can't have levity and humour injected and stuff. Maybe we can, but I don't know. It's a bit of a mood kill. I think next week we'll get a red top paper. Not the Mail. I despise the Daily Mail, but we'll get another one.
I think. Is that classed as red top? It is.
It's just a piece of shit, basically.
It is shit.
Like, if I was going to make a toilet nest, I'd use that. In fact, I'd just shit straight on it. Fuck that, man. I'll shit straight on it. In fact, maybe we'll make that a video. Me taking a doo-doo, a dukes, yeah, right on the Daily Mail.
You're going to need a selfie stick for that. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, why aren't you going to film me?
Because
not about it.
No.
Traumatic experience, watched to a paedophile ring.
Because then it might have been you on that toilet pic.
No. I clean up after myself. Even if I did a doo-doo on the Daily Mail and filmed it, put that shit on YouTube, Instagram and Snapchat, that fucking Daily Mail would still get cleared away. Because that's my waste, and I feel responsible to the general public.
Just recycle that shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Put that in the bin.
Put it in the bin.
That's what I do. I do that for you guys.
You know what the problem is with the Daily Mail? I don't know whether you've been on the Daily Mail website, but it's very easy to use.
It's very easy to use. It's also one of the things that I find companies have unblocked, like websites, like they want people to read the Daily Mail. It keeps you stupid, that's why. Conspiracy theory, maybe. It keeps you stupid. Daily Mail makes you stupid. People send me a link at work, they're like, oh, I saw this on the Daily Mail website. I don't give a fuck. It's on the Daily Mail website. I ain't even fucking clicking on it. I ain't clicking on it.
Don't give him the traffic.
I don't give him the clicks.
I must admit, I do read some of the stuff on there. I only read it just to get an insight on the vile shit they're spouting.
I read it once, yeah, and then I went to find my closest Muslim friend. I punched him in the face. That's what it made me do. It made me hate Muslims.
Have you ever read? You know what? Sometimes it's humour just to read the comments under a
the
story.
comments are the worst bit, man.
No one has a picture of themselves. They'll post all sorts of comments. I mean, usually the fact that this country is going to pots.
People are smoking pot, yeah, man.
Yeah, or send them back home with it. They come in here bringing the Sharia law. Well, that's another thing. There is no Sharia law in this country.
What is that about?
There ain't no Sharia. You'll find that the laws that are in this place within this country may exist within Sharia law.
Yeah, social security, things like that, welfare and all this kind of business, man. Already there, baby. These Muslimics ain't taking over, except Longsight, which we have taken over. I'll be honest with you, that's...
Have you got your ray gun? Have you put that away?
I put it away today, man. Muslimic ray guns. I wasn't allowed to bring it to work. Security weren't about it. I will use it on the next person I find making one of them nest toilets. Muslimic ray guns.
Yeah. It's not about the Daily Mail, mate.
Doo-doo paper!
Well, it's Murdoch, innit?
Yeah, it's Murdoch, man.
Whatever he says goes.
I prefer the rest of the cast of the A-Team. He was the worst member of the A-Team.
Who was your favourite?
No, Face was the worst. Face I found quite boring. B.A. Baraka's obviously Mr. T. You can't go wrong with Mr. T.
Well, he was the eye candy, wasn't he?
Yeah.
They had him in to target the female audience.
Mr. T? Do you think...
Not Mr. T, Face.
Face, yeah. I was going to say Mr. T. I don't
Mr.
think...
T.
Hey, woman. Since your man ain't got no heart, why don't you come home with me and I'll show you a real man. I don't think women were really about that, man, to be honest, man, with his, like, feathers and his boot hanging off his ear and shit.
They might have liked to change those jewels, but then does a woman like a man who wears more jewellery than her?
Answers on a postcard, women. Do you like a man that wears more jewellery than you? The answer's no. I'm telling you it's no. But I want to see comments anyway. But, yeah, when he's like in that interview in Rocky 3, I think that's his best role, Rocky 3. And he's like, what's your prediction for this fight? He's like, pain.
Wait, was that the only film that he did, though?
Nah, he was in a... Yeah, probably. It was just starting the A-Team, really, wasn't it?
Who's worse?
He did a song about just treating your mother right.
You should always treat your mother right.
Yeah, always treat your mother right.
I actually like that song.
It is a good song. It's got a good message. What can I say? He wears very short shorts in it. That's disturbing, man. But, yeah, man. And that bit where he's like, Apollo who? One has been trained by another.
He was just
The way you keep ducking me is a disgrace, my boy. I told you to leave me alone.
Who's worse, right? Mr. T in that film, or Hulk Hogan?
Hulk Hogan was amazing in that film, I thought, man. Thunderlips. Thunderlips! The real American male versus the real American meatball.
What I don't understand is Hulk Hogan looked like a 60-year-old in the 60s.
Yep.
How is he still going? He must
Hulk
be
Hogan's
on some
immortal,
kind of...
man.
He's a Ra's al Ghul of the wrestling world. He must...
Yeah, he's got a Lazarus pit. He's actually... This is the third Hulk Hogan that we're on, to be honest. They just keep replacing him. They keep replacing Hulk Hogan. It's like the Phantom in Defenders of the Earth. There's just a new one every, like, 25 years. Or Zorro, or Batman, or whatever. You know what I mean? They just replace him. We're on our third Hulk Hogan.
Because he doesn't look the same.
Yeah. We're still on our first Ric Flair, though. He's 96 now, and still wrestling, I think. Yeah.
I saw a picture of him the other day. I was just like, wow.
Yeah, nice.
I'd like to see him in one more match, though.
Probably be fatality in that match.
Would you want to see a death other than Owen Hart?
Yeah.
Would you want to see
Ric Flair? If Ric Flair dies, I reckon there'll be an explosion. Like, he's probably got like a chemical bomb strapped to his chest or whatever. You know, just explode, just cocaine everywhere.
They could technically, if they were gonna, they could set the fight up, push it on a pay-per-view. They'd get quite a lot of buys for that.
Yeah.
Like Ric Flair's last match. I mean, he's had many last matches. I mean, God knows how many. I've lost count of how many retirement matches he's had, and he's bleeding all over.
Yeah, he was the
show.
first wrestler ever, man.
To retire?
No, he was the first wrestler ever.
Ever?
Yeah. He fought in the first Olympics in ancient Greece.
But, I think he was a caveman, wasn't he?
He was the first man to evolve from an ape.
Yeah, and look at where we are now. Look at the state of mankind. Thank you, Ric Flair.
That's your fault.
Thank you.
It's your fault, Ric Flair.
On that note, we're on 7 minutes now. See you in a bit.
Peace.
Bye.